Hello everybody. Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into the exciting news surrounding Kirsten Storms, the beloved actress behind the iconic Maxie Jones, as she embarks on a life-changing journey to Nashville, Tennessee, while reassuring fans about her future on the show. This major personal transition has sparked curiosity and excitement among General Hospital viewers, and in this extended article, we'll explore every facet of Storms' announcement, her plans for the future, and what this means for Maxie's storyline in Port Charles. Buckle up for a detailed look at this heartwarming update, complete with fresh insights and imaginative additions to enrich the narrative. Let's start with the big reveal that has fans buzzing with anticipation. Kirsten Storms recently took to Instagram to share the joyous news of her relocation to the vibrant city of Nashville, a place known for its rich musical heritage and welcoming Southern charm. In her heartfelt post, Storms practically radiated enthusiasm, describing the move as a long-cherished dream finally coming to fruition. "I'm absolutely thrilled to call Tennessee my new home base. I can't wait to get back to General Hospital once my daughter Harper and I are fully settled into this incredible town," she shared with her followers. This isn't just a change of address for Storms, it's the realization of a personal ambition that she's held close to her heart for years. She's eager to embrace the slower pace of life and the tight-knit community vibes that Nashville offers, a stark contrast to the hustle and bustle she's accustomed to. Storms hinted that this move is as much about creating a nurturing environment for Harper as it is about her own aspiration, painting a picture of cozy family outings to local farmers markets and scenic parks along the Cumberland River. Beyond the initial announcement, Storms has promised to keep her fans in the loop with regular updates about her Tennessee adventure. "I'm planning to share as much of this amazing journey as possible through my social media platforms," she enthused in her post. Imagine scrolling through her Instagram to find candid snapshots of her exploring iconic Nashville spots like the Grand Ole Opry or savoring a plate of hot chicken at a local diner with Harper by her side. She even teased the idea of documenting little milestones, like decorating their new home with quirky, vintage finds from East Nashville's eclectic shops. For Storms, this isn't just about relocating, it's about building a new chapter filled with memories, and she's inviting her loyal fanbase to come along for the ride. Her excitement is palpable, as she admitted, "I've always dreamed of living in a place with such soul and history, and now that it's happening, I can hardly believe it's real." Now, let's address the question on every General Hospital fan's mind. What does this mean for Maxie Jones and Storms' ongoing role in Port Charles? Thankfully, Storms has provided clarity through a detailed video she shared alongside her Instagram announcement. In it, she recounted a pivotal conversation she had back in March with General Hospital's executive producer, Frank Valentini. Storms opened up about her longing to make this move to Tennessee, driven by a desire for a lifestyle shift that would benefit both her personal growth and her daughter's upbringing. At the same time, she made it abundantly clear that walking away from GH was never part of the plan. She passionately expressed her commitment to the show that has been her professional home for so many years. Valentini, showing remarkable flexibility and support, worked with Storms to ensure she could balance this transition without severing ties with the soap opera. Their collaboration speaks volumes about the mutual respect and dedication within the GH family, proving that personal dreams and professional responsibilities can coexist beautifully. Moreover, Storms revealed that she requested a temporary hiatus to facilitate her move and settle into life in Nashville, a request that was met with overwhelming support from not only Valentini but also the ABC network executives and the show's talented writing team. This kind of backing is rare in the fast-paced world of daytime television, and Storms didn't shy away from expressing her deep gratitude for the understanding she received. As fans may have noticed, Nicole Paggi stepped in as a temporary recast for Maxie during this period, bringing her own flair to the role while Storms handled her relocation logistics. However, there's good news on the horizon. Storms has already filmed additional scenes and is slated to return to the screen as Maxie Jones during the week of August 18th. This comeback is something fans have been eagerly awaiting, as Storms' unique portrayal of Maxie's fiery spirit and emotional depth is irreplaceable. That said, Storms did mention that her most recent taping marked her last for the year, though she quickly followed up with a playful hint that she might sneak back onto the set as early as November or December. This ambiguity adds an extra layer of intrigue for viewers. Will Nicole Paggi step in again to bridge the gap, or will the writers craft a compelling storyline to explain Maxie's temporary absence? Storms seem to lean toward the latter, expressing admiration for the creative direction the writers are taking. She suggested that Maxie might embark on a mysterious out-of-town mission tied to the intricate web of drama in Port Charles, perhaps a personal quest or a family-related emergency that pulls her away for a while. Picture Maxie chasing down a lead in a neighboring city, her determination shining through as she navigates unexpected challenges, all while staying connected to the core conflicts back home. This narrative choice would not only justify her absence but also set the stage for thrilling plot developments upon her return. Speaking of plot developments, Storms couldn't contain her excitement about what's in store for General Hospital viewers during her brief time off the canvas. "You guys are going to lose your minds over what's coming," she teased in her video, her eyes sparkling with mischief as she hinted at the jaw-dropping twists awaiting the audience. She's particularly eager to see the flood of reactions and hot takes on social media once these episodes air, promising that the storyline crafted by the writers is nothing short of spectacular. Could we be looking at a high-stakes mystery involving Maxie's family, or perhaps a romantic subplot that takes a shocking turn? While Storms kept the specifics under wraps, her enthusiasm suggests that fans are in for an emotional roller coaster that will keep them glued to their screens, speculating about every cliffhanger. It's incredibly reassuring to know that despite this significant change in her personal life, Kirsten Storms remains deeply committed to her role as Maxie Jones on General Hospital. Her relocation to Nashville isn't a goodbye but rather a new beginning that she's weaving into her ongoing journey with the show. The flexibility and support from the GH team highlight the strong bonds within this creative community, ensuring that fans won't have to bid farewell to one of Port Charles' most dynamic characters. As Storms herself put it, this is merely a temporary adjustment, not an endpoint. Imagine the fresh energy she'll bring to her performances after settling into her dream locale, infused with the inspiration of Nashville's artistic spirit and serene landscapes. As we wrap up this deep dive into Kirsten Storms' exciting news, let's take a moment to send our heartfelt congratulations and best wishes her way. Moving to a new state, especially with a young child, is no small feat, and we admire her courage in pursuing a vision that means so much to her. We hope that Nashville welcomes her and Harper with open arms, offering them a treasure trove of new experience, from strolling through the vibrant streets of the Gulch to attending lively music festivals that define the city's heartbeat. Storm's journey is a reminder that change, while daunting, can be the gateway to profound happiness and personal fulfillment. And to all the General Hospital fans out there, rest assured that Maxie Jones will continue to be a vital part of Port Charles, with Storms at the helm, delivering the drama and heart we've come to love. Next, we're diving into a thrilling development that has the General Hospital fandom buzzing with excitement. Brian Craig's cryptic social media post hinting at a possible return of Morgan Corinthos to Port Charles. This tantalizing clue has sparked endless speculation about whether Sonny Corinthos and Carly Spencer's beloved son might once again grace our screens. In this extended article, we'll unpack every detail of Craig's mysterious message, explore the potential pathways for Morgan's comeback, and imagine the dramatic impact his return could have on the ongoing narratives in Port Charles. Get ready for a deep dive into this captivating topic, enriched with creative rephrasings and imaginative new elements to keep you hooked. Let's kick things off with the bombshell that set the internet ablaze. On July 7th, Brian Craig, the actor who brought Morgan Corinthos to life, dropped a cryptic hint on his Instagram story that sent fans into a frenzy. The post featured a screenshot of a phone reminder set for 6:47 a.m., intriguingly labeled Morgan Corinthos, as if that wasn't enough to ignite curiosity. Craig added the enigmatic caption "IYKYK, short for if you know," layering the post with an extra dose of mystery. Was this a playful tease, or a deliberate breadcrumb leading to a major reveal? Fans immediately began dissecting the image, wondering if this early morning alarm was tied to a secret project, a nostalgic nod to his past role, or, most excitingly, a sign that Craig is gearing up to step back into Morgan's shoes. Social media platforms exploded with theories, with some sleuths even speculating that the specific time of 6:47 might hold hidden significance, efforts a reference to a pivotal episode or a personal milestone for the character. Whatever the truth, Craig's post has undeniably reignited passion for Morgan's story among the GH faithful. Adding fuel to the speculative fire, Morgan's name has been cropping up more frequently in recent General Hospital episodes. A classic soap opera tactic often used to prime the audience for a character's return. This subtle increase in mentions feels like a carefully orchestrated build-up, as if the writers are planting seeds of nostalgia in viewers' minds. Could they be preparing us for a dramatic resurrection or a poignant flashback? Longtime fans will recall Morgan's tragic fate in 2016, when a devastating explosion seemingly claimed his life, leaving his family and the audience heartbroken. Yet, in the unpredictable world of soaps, death is rarely the final word. Viewers have clung to hope over the years, dreaming of a miraculous survival story or a clever twist that could bring Morgan back to Port Charles. Some have even theorized that he might have been whisked away under mysterious circumstances, perhaps by a shadowy organization with ulterior motives, only to resurface now with a vengeance or a hidden agenda. The mere thought of such a comeback has fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting confirmation. Beyond the realm of conventional returns, the General Hospital storyline has recently introduced whispers of groundbreaking scientific intrigue that could pave the way for Morgan's reappearance in an unexpected form. Rumors swirling around Professor Henry Hank Dalton's controversial research have hinted at a potential clone-related plot, an angle that opens up a world of possibilities. Imagine a scenario where Morgan's DNA was preserved and used to create a near-identical version of him, one who walks and talks like the original but harbors subtle differences or buried secrets. This clone could arrive in Port Charles under a cloud of suspicion, stirring up confusion and conflict as Sonny and Carly grapple with whether to embrace or reject this uncanny echo of their lost son. Such a twist would not only resurrect Morgan's presence but also delve into ethical dilemmas and emotional turmoil, challenging the very definition of family. This futuristic narrative thread, while speculative, aligns with soap's penchant for pushing boundaries and could offer a fresh take on a beloved character's legacy. Of course, Morgan's return doesn't necessarily have to be tied to a physical resurrection. Another compelling avenue for his comeback lies in the realm of the supernatural or psychological, particularly through Sonny Corinthos' tumultuous mental state. With the escalating conflict involving the dangerous Jen Sidwell, Sonny finds himself in an increasingly precarious position, facing lethal threats at every turn. Sidwell's vendetta against Sonny has intensified, especially following the tragic fallout involving Natalia Ramirez's demise, for which Sidwell holds Sonny accountable. This growing hostility paints a massive target on Sonny's back, setting the stage for a near-death experience or a profound emotional crisis. Picture a gripping scene where Sonny, battered and broken, teeters on the brink of despair in a dark alley or on a desolate cliffside, only for Morgan's spirit or a vivid hallucination to materialize before him. This ethereal encounter could mirror the powerful moment from 2024 when Morgan appeared to Sonny on the GH rooftop, guiding him away from a tragic decision. In this imagined reunion, Morgan's ghostly presence might urge Sonny to fight for survival, reminding him of the family that still needs him, his words echoing with love and urgency. Expanding on this emotional thread, let's envision how such a spectral appearance could unfold with heart-wrenching detail. As Sonny battles both external enemies and inner demons, Morgan's phantom could emerge during a stormy night, the rain obscuring reality and amplifying the surreal nature of the moment. Morgan, looking just as he did in his final days, might speak words of encouragement, his voice a soothing balm against Sonny's turmoil. "You can't give up, Daddy's still watching over you, and so are all the others who love you," he could say, his image flickering like a memory struggling to stay alive. This interaction wouldn't just be a plot device, it would serve as a cathartic release for Sonny, rekindling his resolve to protect his remaining loved ones, including Ava and their shared history. For viewers, this scene would be a tearjerker, blending nostalgia with the raw pain of unresolved grief, while also reinforcing Morgan's enduring impact on the Corinthos family dynamic, even from beyond the grave. Furthermore, if Morgan's return, whether as a spirit, hallucination, or something more tangible, coincides with Sidwell's deadly machinations, it could act as a narrative catalyst for Sonny's survival arc. Sidwell's ruthless determination to eliminate Sonny suggests a climactic showdown is inevitable, one that could push Sonny to his physical and emotional limits. In this high-stakes scenario, Morgan's presence might be the tipping point that reignites Sonny's fighting spirit, urging him to outsmart his adversary and safeguard his legacy. Imagine Morgan's voice in Sonny's mind during a tense confrontation, whispering strategic advice, or simply offering a reminder of why he must endure for Mom, for Avery, for all of Houston. Let him win. This psychological boost could be the difference between life and death, weaving Morgan's memory into the fabric of Sonny's ongoing mob drama. It's a storyline ripe with tension and tenderness, ensuring that Morgan's influence resonates long after his on-screen moment fades. Ultimately, Brian Craig's cryptic social media hint has unleashed a tidal wave of excitement and conjecture among General Hospital fans, each theory more tantalizing than the last. Whether Morgan returns in the flesh, through a sci-fi twist like cloning, or as a guiding vision in Sonny's darkest hour, the mere possibility has reinvigorated interest in the Corinthos family saga. Craig's playful IYK tag has left us hungry for more clues, and we'll be keeping a sharp eye on his future posts for any additional breadcrumbs. Perhaps he'll share behind-the-scenes snippets or nostalgic throwbacks that further fuel the speculation, or maybe he'll surprise us with a definitive announcement at a fan event. Whatever the outcome, this mysterious post has reminded us of Morgan's indelible mark on Port Charles and the deep emotional ties that bind him to both the characters and the audience. Next, we're delving into a gripping and heart-wrenching storyline from General Hospital that has fans on the edge of their seats. Sasha's harrowing journey as a new mother to baby Daisy, marred by a sinister stalker determined to shatter her happiness. This chilling plot has taken a dark turn, leaving Sasha grappling with fear and doubt as mysterious events unfold around her precious daughter. In this extended article, we'll explore every detail of Sasha's ordeal, reimagine the terrifying incidents with fresh perspectives, and introduce new elements to heighten the drama surrounding the identity of her tormentor. Join us as we unpack this emotional roller coaster and speculate on what lies ahead for Sasha in Port Charles. To begin, let's set the stage with the bittersweet moment that should have been a pinnacle of joy for Sasha. After enduring the unimaginable pain of losing a child in the past, Sasha welcomed her daughter Daisy into the world, a beacon of hope and a chance to heal old wounds. Yet, this tender milestone was swiftly overshadowed by an unseen force bent on destroying her newfound peace. Instead of basking in the glow of motherhood, Sasha finds herself thrust into a nightmare where her deepest fears are weaponized against her. Someone is orchestrating a cruel campaign to undermine her confidence as a mother, planting seeds of paranoia that threaten to uproot her fragile happiness. Picture Sasha cradling Daisy in her arms, her heart swelling with love, only to feel an icy chill as she senses an invisible presence watching, waiting to strike. This unseen enemy's obsession with disrupting her life adds a layer of dread to every quiet moment, turning the nursery a place of sanctuary into a battleground of psychological warfare. The stalker's initial moves were subtle yet devastating, designed to unravel Sasha's sense of security piece by piece. It began with a shocking incident at the hospital shortly after Daisy's birth, when Sasha was led to believe her baby had been swapped with another. The sheer panic of thinking her child had vanished in those first vulnerable hours left Sasha trembling, her trust in her surroundings shattered. But the tormentor wasn't content to stop there. Soon after, strange occurrences began happening at home. An eerie moment when Daisy's mobile started spinning and playing its lullaby in the dead of night, as if activated by a ghostly hand. Then, Daisy's tiny outfits were inexplicably replaced with unfamiliar ones, each discovery a jolt to Sasha's nerves. Even more unsettling, she found Daisy repositioned on the opposite side of her crib one morning, despite no one entering the room. Imagine Sasha's heart racing as she checks the baby monitor footage, only to find nothing but static. Her mind racing with questions: how could someone infiltrate her safe haven without leaving a trace? These calculated acts are eroding her confidence, making her question whether she's imagining things or if a real threat looms over her child. As if these disturbances weren't enough to push Sasha to her breaking point, the stalker escalated their game with a terrifying new ploy that struck at the core of her maternal instincts. One fateful day, Sasha approaches Daisy's crib for a routine check, only to freeze in horror as she finds it empty, the pastel blankets eerily undisturbed. Her frantic search through the house, calling Daisy's name in a voice raw with desperation, leads her to a chilling discovery: a handwritten note left on the changing table. Its words dripping with malice. "This baby isn't yours anymore," it taunts, each letter a dagger to her heart. Accompanying the note is a bouquet of daisies, their delicate petals a cruel mockery of her daughter's name, paired with a card detailing sinister promises about Daisy's fate. Visualize Sasha collapsing to her knees, clutching the flowers as tears stream down her face, the weight of helplessness crashing over her. This brazen act marks a turning point, transforming her fear into a primal resolve to protect her child at all costs, even as the stalker's twisted messages echo in her mind, suggesting a future too horrific to contemplate. The relentless nature of these attacks has left Sasha teetering on the brink of despair, her mental state battered by the constant feeling of violation. Every creak of the house at night, every shadow in the corner of her vision, becomes a potential threat, amplifying her belief that she's losing her grip on reality. What's worse, those around her friends and family in Port Charles seem oblivious to the gravity of her situation, dismissing her concerns as the overreactions of a sleep-deprived new mother. Imagine Sasha pleading with others to believe her, her voice cracking as she describes the inexplicable events, only to be met with sympathetic but skeptical glances. This isolation deepens her anguish, forcing her to confront the nightmare alone, with no one to validate the tangible danger she senses. The stalker's ultimate goal appears to be not just to take Daisy, but to dismantle Sasha's psyche entirely, leaving her a hollow shell of the strong woman she once was, trapped in a prison of doubt and terror. Now, let's turn to the burning question that has General Hospital fans buzzing with theories. Who could be behind this vicious campaign to torment Sasha? One prime suspect emerging from the shadows is Jen Sidwell, a villain whose ruthless reputation precedes him. Sidwell's animosity towards Sasha's mother, Holly, provides a plausible motive for his actions targeting Holly's granddaughter, Daisy, would be a devastating form of retribution for past grievances. Picture Sidwell lurking in the background, his cold eyes plotting each move, seeing Daisy not just as a pawn but as a means to summon Holly into his grasp for a final confrontation. Additionally, kidnapping Daisy would strike a blow to Sonny Corinthos, Sidwell's bitter rival, adding a personal layer of satisfaction to his scheme. Given Sidwell's history of remorseless cruelty, his hands already stained with countless misdeeds, charming an innocent child wouldn't be beyond his moral threshold. Fans can envision him orchestrating this terror from a distance, hiring shadowy operatives to carry out his bidding while he savors the chaos unfolding in Sasha's life. Another contender on the suspect list is Willow, whose own tragic circumstances could have driven her to desperate measures. Willow's life has been marked by heartbreak, particularly after losing custody of her children, a blow that fractured her emotional stability. The sight of Sasha building a family with Michael, especially under such complex circumstances, might have reignited old wounds and jealousy, pushing Willow into a dark spiral. Imagine Willow, consumed by grief and longing, watching from afar as Sasha cradles Daisy, each tender moment a painful reminder of what she's lost. Some fans speculate that her mental breakdown following the custody battle could have led her to kidnap Daisy, not out of malice towards Sasha, but as a twisted bid to reclaim a piece of motherhood or even to barter with Michael for access to her own kids. This theory paints Willow as a tragic figure, her actions born from despair rather than evil intent, yet no less devastating for Sasha, who becomes collateral damage in Willow's quest for redemption. The chilling reality is that regardless of who is behind this sinister plot, the stalker's mission is clear: to convince Sasha that she's unfit to protect her own child, stripping away her confidence and support system until she's utterly vulnerable. Each incident, from the switch clothes to the haunting messages, builds toward a crescendo designed to confirm Sasha's worst nightmare: that someone is determined to steal Daisy and will stop at nothing to succeed. The psychological toll is evident in every haunted look on Sasha's face, every sleepless night spent guarding the nursery with a mix of defiance and dread. Visualize her barricading the door with furniture, her hands trembling as she clutches a phone, debating whether to call for help she fears won't come. The question looms large over Port Charles: will Sasha uncover the identity of her tormentor before their final, devastating strike? Or will she lose everything she holds dear in a game rigged against her? As we wrap up this deep dive into Sasha's terrifying ordeal, let's send our thoughts to this embattled mother as she fights to protect Daisy against an unseen enemy. The resilience she's shown in the face of such relentless gaslighting is a testament to her strength, but the road ahead promises even more challenges. We urge General Hospital fans to stay glued to their screens as this storyline unfolds, revealing the true face of the stalker and the fate of little Daisy. Here at the ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel, we'll continue to bring you every twist and turn in this gripping saga, along with updates on all the drama in Port Charles. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, keep watching, keep speculating, and keep rooting for Sasha to triumph over the darkness.